Happy Monday, everybody. How you guys doing? I'm going to do some kitty tricks while I'm waiting for everybody to get on here. How's everybody doing? Kitty, look it. Oh, they can't see you. Come up here. Okay, can you guys see? No, not yet. Let me see. Happy Monday. Okay, we're going to show you some kitty tricks. Kitty, come here. Come here. Come here. You guys are going to get to see this right up here. Come here. Come over here. Can you guys see Axel? This is Axel Rose from Guns N' Roses. You're not going to believe this kitty trick. Give me your paw. Good. Give me your other paw. Good boy. But give me your other paw. We didn't do that right. That's a good boy. My kitty shakes hands. Do you guys see that? Should we do it again? Did you see that, Denise? Happy Monday. Axel's here, and we are going to show you another kitty trick. Right, kitty? Give me your paw. Good boy. Give me your other paw. Other paw. Good. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Now we're going to put him in his little kitty basket. Whoa, whoa, come here. There we go. Sit in there. Okay, he's not going to sit in there, but you saw him do some tricks. Is that not the coolest? My cat does shake paws. Denise, happy Monday. I'm so glad to see you. Animals are the greatest. They really are. How are you doing? How's your Monday going? Are you ready to get pumped up? I'm ready to pump everybody up. I'm on my ball. I've got my good music going. I've got my smoothie already. I don't know why it's in a little jar. It's the end of another one. I've got my water over here, and I've got my mindset on track. I'm on track. Are you on track today? Are you telling yourself how to stay motivated? I'm so excited about this week. I'm just going to give it a minute till we get more people on here. Good morning so much. Super motivated. If you missed it, you can play it back, but Axel is over here doing tricks. He just got me so excited. Come here, Axel. Come here, kitty. I'm setting this cat up. Okay, I'm setting him up. Your Monday's dragging. You didn't want to get up. Man, I hear you. It is not always easy to keep yourself motivated and mindset when, of course, you're on the right track because you're crushing it, but it's not always easy to stay motivated. Sometimes it's hard, especially when you're dealing with those hours. What do you tell yourself? What do you tell yourself, to get up and to get going? Because you do have some incredible motivation. Mindset and the attitude of what you're telling yourself has to do with all of this. And you must be really talking to yourself great. Let's see what you are on track. You're rocking and rolling. Kitty, I'm on my ball. You're on my chair. Do you want to do another one? Should we show them how to sit pretty? Can you sit pretty? We're not shaking now. Let me get it over here a little bit. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. You little cheater. He's a little cheater. Axel, say hi to everybody. That's where the food was, in that hand. He's so funny. Money is a huge motivation. Of course, you want to get that paycheck at the end of the week. Let's go. That's exactly how you're doing that kind of stuff, is what your immediate, let me get this figured out here. You are telling yourself how to stay motivated. And that's a big part of all of this, okay? I want to get everybody motivated because sometimes motivation is hard. Sometimes it's hard to motivate your mind to do things. And the mindset and attitude that you're going to do, what you're going to tell yourself to get through this is everything. It's normal to feel down. It's normal to feel depressed and overwhelmed and negative, but you can't keep going down that drain of negativity. Yeah, it's not easy to get going. You know what I mean? But the only thing holding us back, or myself, or you, or not you, or you, or you, but just in general, is what we tell ourselves. You know what I mean? Focus on, we can't keep staying focused on, the negative. We've got to, Colleen. I was just talking about getting motivated and how to keep your motivation and your mind going right now. And I was just saying, it's normal to feel like overwhelmed or sad or displaced or negative, but we're not going to keep going down that drain of negativity, because the only thing holding us back is the things that we tell ourselves, or the crap that we tell ourselves. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do, you guys, is we're all going to practice on, that's okay, Deb. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you guys are eating your plants off. I was just talking about keeping people motivated. It's Monday, and I just want everybody to focus on today. Focus on what you can control. There's a lot of negative stuff going on. There's a lot of maybe stress going on, or emotional stuff, or it's hard to get up at this certain time because it is, or work is stressful. But what we can control, and the only thing that we can control, is our body and our mind. All right? And what you're allowing your mind to focus on, you have control of that, okay? So I can sit here all day, and maybe I did the last couple days, like, oh my gosh, winter, oh my gosh, I've got this stress going on in my life, you know, or drama. And that's going to cause you to lose this motivation. Then it becomes like, how do I get up? How do I get out of this? You know what I mean? I had to kind of myself and say, hey, you got to get your together and start showing up, okay? What are you going to do so that you don't repeat this pattern of going down that negativity? You know what I mean? It's like we got to dig deep. What are we doing? Well, I was kind of, telling myself like, hey, there's so much. How could I possibly keep up? And there's so much. And how could I possibly keep up? Then I could see like this pattern of what I was telling myself. So I want you guys to change the way you're talking to yourself. What are you going to do to stop repeating that pattern? Dig deeper, show up, be honest with yourself. It feels so much better, and you're capable of so much more. We're capable of so much more, okay? So I want you to focus on, hey, are you not eating enough? Well, I guess then we have to start eating enough. How am I going to know if I'm eating enough? Well, maybe I'm going to have to journal it down. I'm going to have to take that time. And I'm not saying you or you or you. Hi, Mary. Happy Monday. We're talking about motivating and keeping our mind set on what we're capable of doing. There's so much stuff going on, stress, negativity, and it happens to me too. And I have to remind myself, I have so much control what I tell my brain and what my body's doing. I have control. Be honest with yourself. That's what I wanted to say. We have to be honest with yourself. What are you doing to get yourself in that pattern? And how do we get yourself out of that pattern? Don't focus on tomorrow or winter or yesterday. What I want you to do is just focus on today. How can we make today amazing? Okay, maybe we can start by doing some meditation. This is huge, and I'm going to get everybody meditating. So help me, Kale, because it's something that I had to practice what I preach myself. Okay, so I stopped and I started doing more meditation. I was doing this negativity thing where I was like, I don't have time for this. And then I'd be like, I tell this to people all day long. If you don't have time, then you must meditate more. But I was starting to believe some of the things I was telling myself, like, you really don't have time. You should be doing this. I stopped what I was doing to meditate, and I realized, hey, there it is. I had to reassess what I was telling my own self. I was starting to believe I didn't have time when I was the one that wasn't making the time. You can make the time, all right? So dig on deep, figure out what you're doing to repeat those patterns of what you're telling yourself, and remind yourself, I can control my body and I can control my mind, all right? Don't focus on tomorrow or 6 months down the road. I just want you to focus on today and what you can do to do it better. Why I wasn't motivated? I wasn't motivated because I wasn't mentally and physically preparing myself, okay? And I had to refocus. I had to get up earlier. I had to get up a little bit earlier so that I could get a grip on my day, so that I could get some meditation in, so I could write my notes out more clear and stay more organized, okay? I was telling myself, oh, I got sick. I fell off track a little bit with keeping up with stuff. I stopped making excuses for myself and I started making some changes. And everybody's capable of doing that. So if you're struggling right now, or if you're having having a hard time, I want you to focus on what you can control today. Your body and your mind and what you're telling yourself, especially after you work like Denise, you're busting your butt. So just keep reminding yourself like you did. Yeah, I'm so glad you caught me live. That remind yourself who you are and how strong you are and how capable of all of this that you are, how capable you are of doing this, okay? Some people are, mind prepping for marathons and races. Well, this right here, your health, this is your marathon. This is your race, okay? And you're going to make it to the finish line, and you're going to keep on taking care of yourself, and you're going to keep on focusing on your body and your mind and what you can control. I feel like I've got, I don't want to say the animal in my throat, but like that. So how's everybody doing today, by the way? Happy Monday. I came out the gate like, I want to pump everybody up, because when I remember how I got here and the things that I've done and the same, everybody has something going on. And it's so often, a lot of times we hold ourselves back because of some of the stresses in our lives or some of the obstacles that come our way. And, I want people to know I am not living some stress-free life. I am not living without crisis or drama around me. It's just how I choose to handle it. It's how I choose to handle it, okay? There's nothing I can do about that stuff. I can't control it. I can't change it. It is what it is. What I can control is how I react to it. Am I going to go and eat something bad because I feel sorry for myself? That's not going to make things better tomorrow. And it's not going to make, it's not going to make today better. It's not going to make today better. So I want you to remember that. You can choose to be positive. When things get stressful at home or at work or in your relationship, you have to focus on you. I see everybody, a lot of people doing this, but I saw somebody really nail it this week, and I want to give a shout out to Michelle. This is massive with her showing up to the gym and doing something different and changing her routine. And she shared in that group on Saturday how hard it was to change that routine. But A+, and that's all I want everybody to do. I'm so glad that this hits home for you, Mary. You know what I mean? I get it. It's like you get into this mindset, and I'm going to tell you what we tell our mind and what we can control is so powerful that I want you all to dig in deep and not forget what you're doing here today. You are doing the best thing you can do for yourself. And to teach yourself to build that muscle is not easy, but it is simple. It's simple. It just seems simple. Well, hey, what I tell myself, I'm going to start believing. It seems simple, but it's not easy. But if you keep on practicing it and you keep on doing these things like eating, taking care of yourself, is this going to actually be better for me? Am I going to feel good at the end of the day if I eat this? Like, that's tapping into yourself. Be honest with yourself, because I know that you can do this. You can control what you say to your body and your mind. I put my yoga mat out here today. I didn't do a full-on yoga hour, but I've already been down here stretching. I did some planks. I felt pumped up. I ditched my chair. I put my ball underneath here. I set all my liquids up. Hi, Julie. Good morning. I'm pumping everybody up and talking about how much we can control our mind and our body. I've had some ups and downs the past couple weeks. I was just saying, get back to work. I'll be here when you get back. Don't worry. Natalie, I'm so grateful to see you. We can live our best life. We can make a difference. That gratitude and attitude is huge, and it was exactly what I was going to talk about. I've had some ups and downs the last couple weeks, and I'm doing my best to stay positive. You guys all, of course, make that simple, but it's normal to feel that way. But it's a choice on whether you're going to listen to that negativity and how you control your body and your mind. Good morning. I'm so excited, right? It's a choice, but it's a choice that sometimes it's like you got to work hard at it. I was telling everybody, Julie, I had to change kind of my routine and like recheck myself. That meditation that I got on last night, it was like, I'm ready to kick some ass. You know what I mean? Like it made me, it made me feel empowered, like, oh, I forgot how much I can control my thoughts and my feelings and what I'm doing for my body and my mind. So once I did that meditation, it was like a reset. Like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about everything that's going on. I'm going to push those feelings down that are stressing me out and remember what I can control. Focus on what you can control. You can push yourself to rewire your brain. You're looking at the queen of rewiring, and I continue to rewire. Every day I'm learning something new and growing, okay? That is a never-ending thing that we're going to continue to evolve. And using these lifestyle tools, eating well, meditation, the yoga, the exercise, these are things you can control. You can control what you eat. You can totally control what you eat. You can say no. You can control what you tell yourself. You can say, you know what, stop it. I'm not going to go down that whole thing. Like I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to snow. And it's going to be summertime again. And you can ride your bike in the house, and you can do some meditation on your yoga mat, and you can do some stretching. It's all on what you tell yourself. So today, if you're not pumping yourself up and telling yourself that you can do it, I'm right here to, I'm not into violence, but I am into saying you're going to get your together and you're going to get this done, and you're just going to focus on today. What is the pattern in the past that you keep repeating? Are you not eating enough? Are you too tired to exercise at the end of the day? Change the time you exercise on, okay? Change the time. That's it. If you can't do it at the end of the day, then do it at the beginning of the day. Make that time for yourself. It's hard. This is what I'm talking about. It's simple steps. It seems simple. Oh, you guys, get up earlier and work out. Seems simple. It's not. It's hard. But you can do it. You can do it. People can change their routine, and you can push yourself. If you have a hard time getting that meal prep done at this time, then change the time you're doing it. If you're having a hard time getting that exercise in, change the time you're doing it. And you know what else I want you to do? I want you to make it easier on yourself. Make it easier on yourself. I'm all about easy. I'm going to tell you what, I eat a lot of raw foods all day long. Why? Not only is it good for you, it's easier for me. It's easier to eat a head of cauliflower. I can get my freak on in the kitchen anytime. I've got a cookbook here. Thank you, Dustin. I'm going to talk about that. I just opened it up. I have a cookbook here. I got so distracted for 30 minutes wanting to make every single recipe. And then I stopped and I realized I'm just going to schedule time to make one of these recipes. And the rest of the time, I'm going to focus on getting my stuff done, staying organized, and looking forward to when I can make that recipe. Meditation is great. What's that pattern from the past that's stopping you from being the best thing that you can be today? What is that pattern, and change it? If it's how you're talking to yourself, you better start talking to yourself better. If you're stuck on some negativity or some stress or drama in your life, you better get in here and start posting some of your food, and so we can tell you how awesome you are. You know what I mean? You're going to show up for yourself. You're going to show up for yourself. If you have a hard time getting that stuff done, change the way you're doing it. Make it simpler. Don't make it to where all day long you keep on making excuses, because that's not going to help. So get it out of the way and get it done. I'm going to get the exercise done in the morning, day in the winter time, but it wasn't always like that in the winter. You know, I have to change the way that I'm doing stuff. You know what I mean? I love you guys. I believe in you guys. You can get your stuff done. You can get it together, and you can make today better than it's ever been just by focusing on what you can control. You can control what you allow yourself to take in. If that news is on and it's getting you worked up right now, shut that off. That is something you can control. You do not have to let that affect your life. Somebody in your life is having a meltdown. That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't want anybody to have any meltdowns, but is that going to, do not keep taking that stuff in. Take in the stuff that you can do good for yourself. Put on some good music. Put in some good food. And keep on reminding yourself that you can do this. And whatever it is that's holding you back, we're going to change that pattern and keep on going. Okay. Anybody have any questions? I'm so pumped up today because I kind of set my mind up. I set my mind up. I can't change the negativity going on around me. I can't change the things that I can't control. But what I can change is how I react to them and how I get through these things. So I want everybody to be feeling great. And meditation was great, Julie, right? You felt it. It felt a little bit like, you know what? I'm gonna kick some ass. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great week. It's going to be a great week. I'm catching up with everybody, and everybody's doing great. I am loving seeing when I'm going down the news feed. I want to high five everybody. All the foods, the pear, the little things, the working out, the meditation. There's nobody that is watching this and thinking, well, that's ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing but good going down this news feed. So if you're looking for some positivity, it's right up in here in Plant Inspiration. Everybody here is living this life and totally cheering each other on. So why not use what we've got? And that's one of the most amazing communities ever. You spoke about getting a circuit training class. I reached out to find a plant-based personal trainer that we can get in here and teach these circuit classes. Right now, our yoga instructor is awesome. She lets us record her classes. We're getting them in the portal, but I want some circuit training to do. I know all of us can look up a exercise, but there's nothing more fun than when we're doing it together. I love interaction and going out and seeing people in real life, but I love the way that we can do stuff together. I think this is fun. So I'm reaching out. If anybody knows anybody who has a plant-based personal trainer, somebody who would do some virtual circuit classes with us, let me know. I would like to talk to them. You guys deserve to feel your best, and when we do it together, it makes it easier. So excited. We're going to choose to be positive today. We're going to choose to be positive. If you start going down that drain of the things that didn't go right and the things that aren't going good, stop it right now and change the way that you're thinking. It's okay to feel that way, okay? You're normal. You're normal. But what's not okay is that we sit there and we dwell on it and we keep on going down. We're going to choose to be positive and focus on what we can control. What I can control is what I'm cooking for dinner today, okay? What I can control is what I'm making for lunch. What I can control is how much time I spend telling you guys so I don't miss my next call. Incredible, incredible recipes. And here's what I did. So I woke up earlier so I could get more organized, so I could put more into my classes. I'm just thinking of what I can do best for myself to stay focused and motivated. And I love teaching you guys and motivating you how to get this down. I love every Wednesday night where I can teach you some new ideas and some new foods and things that are going to help prevent and reverse disease too. Everything you're doing is making the world a better place. I made that post that says everybody wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change what they put on their plate. But I can't say that about you guys. You're all doing it. You made the choice to walk yesterday and not sit on the beach chairs. Denise, that's what I'm talking about. You're winning. You're winning for yourself, okay? If you had a lottery ticket for life right now, all I see is you scratching off your future. No chronic disease, living longer, feeling better. I don't know why I just made that reference, but it's just like you can choose to make those choices, and that's empowering and that's powerful, and that's what I want you guys to do. I chose to get on my bouncy ball today because I know that I feel better when I sit less. Okay, I'm gonna stand up today. I'm gonna get moving around. I reorganized my schedule so I had more time to get my stuff done and be more organized. I hated admitting that, but it feels good to make that choice. And Denise, exactly. Woo! That's what we can do. And if you're feeling, like somebody got you bent at work, go back to that moment where you chose to go and get that walk in. Reliving those moments is exactly how we rewire and recircuit the brain. So keep on filling your brain with all the positive things you've done. First thing you should do when you wake up is be thankful. I opened up 2 gifts today. They were my eyes. Start off with that. And then just keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on pushing. This is your destiny to be the healthiest and happiest version of yourself. There it is. There's your end goal. You're in that race. Get in there, kick butt, and do what you got to do to control yourself and your mind and you know what I mean? You have control over that, not everything else. I love you guys. I know you can do this. Call me, text me, let me help you through it. We are going on a bike ride after work. Keep on moving and keep on eating your plants off and keep on meditating and keep on being amazing, because these are the things right here that you can control, and you're doing it. You're a rock star, inspiring, just everything about it. I love this. I love you guys. How's that? There was my Motivation Monday. Pump up. I'm going to keep on scheduling these times throughout the week. Maybe I should hop on every day. Maybe you guys would like that. Let me know if that helps, because I'll keep pumping this up. It helps me, it helps you, and that's why I want to just keep doing this together. You guys are seriously the inspiration the world needs to see. And if you've been quiet and you've been laying low, come on out. Come on out and cheer with us. Come on out and love these posts with us. Come on out and tell your fellow plant-based people, you know what, that inspires me. You know what, I'm going to try that. You know what, here's a love, here's a like, because these are the positive things we should be doing. It's free to be nice. It's free to be a good person. It's free to support somebody on their journey, even though you're having a rough time. It's free to be the good. This is what this group is about. It's about being the good, paying it forward. This is how we keep inspiring and motivating everybody to keep on doing this. It feels good to feel good. So when you go out and you text somebody, oh my gosh, that's amazing, that looks so good, guess what you're going to do? You're probably going to feel good about doing that, and you're going to want to do something good for yourself. There's that retraining. We can retrain what we're doing. What's that pattern? Here's what I'm going to say. If that pattern has been laying low, maybe don't lay low. Come back out. Come and show your love and support for everybody. It's going to make you feel good, and you're going to keep on posting more. We're doing it together, you guys, because this isn't a diet. It's not like a 3 months you're done. This is a lifestyle, and one we have to maintain to live our best life. Keep retraining your brain and focus on your mind and your body, the two things you can control. You can control these things, and that's how you're going to do it. You're going to get yourself together. I think you guys are going to like this live from beginning to end. We've got a great week of stuff going on. Starting with taking care of yourself. The class this week is going to be about cancer-fighting compounds, which, hello, why wouldn't we do this at every minute of every day, where we could be like being amazing, fight? You look at what you can control, what you put in your mouth, what you order, what you do. You can control that. You really can. Keep it simple, keep it easy. We're going to have a potato and cauliflower curry. I'm also going to be making John's incredible, quick, amazing dal. If you've not made the Plantspiration dal, this is the class you want to see. How do you work the beans? How do you handle the way you cook it? How do you saute stuff with no oil? How do you keep it low fat, high fiber? And how has Stefanie kept off 100 pounds 10 years later? I'm going on 10 years of living this lifestyle. It's going to be freeing from you when you get these things down, when you get the right foods down, when you reset your brain, it's just going to be freeing. And then you can go living your best life and feeling the best you can. And it'll keep getting easier as you go through these obstacles and these stressors in life. You know, there was moments that I never thought I'd get out of this rut that I was in, or there was moments I never thought I could change my life. But I'm going to tell you guys what. There's going to be a really good book one day, and you're going to be like, I had no idea she went through all that stuff. That's because I don't sit and think about it all day long. I think about all the things I can do, all the things I can control. I don't think about all the things that took me down and tore me down and wrecked my brain. I say thank you so that I could learn to be a better version of me, okay? Thank you for everybody who threw crap in my face, and I learned how to wipe it off and keep on going. You know, thank you for all these moments. That's what made me stronger, okay? And that's what I want you to start talking to yourself. Talk about what you're going to do to be your best self today. That's it. Okay, back to the popcorn. I'm so excited to talk about popcorn on Wednesday night's class. What to spray on it, what to sprinkle on it, how to sprinkle stuff on it, how to make your popcorn be amazing. And it's not just going to be about curry popcorn. I'm going to talk about some other ways that we can spice up popcorn and get that beautiful snack in that you want to get in. What else am I going to talk about? Pumpkin pie, pumpkin custard. You know, I'm going to break it down, talk about how nutrients and how food is so important to you, how to actually chop, roll, meal prep, kick some butt. And I also want to remind you guys, it's Let's Beat Breast Cancer Month. This is something you should be sharing, is that class. Go ahead and share this free class with people, but let me know who you're sending in. Hey, I sent in my friend, Carrie. Let me know so I can give you more entries into every week we have this drawing. I want you to invite your friends. Hey, you guys, it's a free class. Why not get in here? You have nothing to lose except chronic disease. Did you know 95% up to 95% of breast cancers are because of diet and lifestyle? Christy Funk says there's that 5 to 10% that are genetics, okay? It's a small amount. And of course, we're not immune to anything. Any of us can get breast cancer. It happens, okay? But it's such a low percentage, less than 5%. That's how much control we have over what we're doing. Okay, so I want you to remember that what you're doing every day. You can control a lot of stuff, not everything, but we can control what we tell our mind, and we can control what we're doing with our body. So I want you to do that. Get this class out to everybody, and so help me, Kale, that Let's Beat Breast Cancer campaign. Please, for the love of Kale, share that with everybody. Get everybody to sign up and say, Stefanie Ignafo, my Food for Life instructor, is the one who told me to sign up for this. The more people we get signing up for this, the more people that are going to learn that we can actually do something about this. We're going to keep on bike riding. You're going to keep on moving. You're going to keep on kicking butt. Wow, it's so good to see everybody. It's so good to see everybody. Truck pulled in. What's going on? Oh boy, crush it, Denise. I love what you're doing, and thank you for being such an amazing support system for everybody here. This journey and this race that we're on for health, you know, is a marathon, and you just keep on running. So I love this. You guys are all amazing. Listen, if you're having a hard time making an appointment, all you have to do is text me. I love you guys, and I care about you so much. And my mission in life is just to help you get to where you're feeling and living your best life and getting this down. And I'm going to teach you those tools, and we can retrain our brain and what we tell ourselves and what we do. So with that, you know where to find me. If you're struggling, you know where to find me. Get on the phone with me and let me help you through some of that stuff, okay? I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you on Wednesday in class. Tell everybody about it. Sign up for this stuff. I mean, it's nothing but good that you're doing, and that's something you can control. Don't be beating yourself up for nothing either. It's a new day. It's Monday. Kick some butt and take some names, and here we go. Love you guys.